Hey, whack people. This is the OCT, Octavius Haye, and I want to thank you for tuning in to our page today. We greatly appreciate it. If you are listening to the podcast, you can also find it on PODBEAN. The link will be in the description. And if you listen to our music, you can also listen on SoundCloud and DatPiff. Both links will be in the description also. And as always, please remember to like the video, leave a comment, and to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification button so you're informed every time we drop new content. Now enjoy this whack wisdom. I am whacking off.
It's the WACCast podcast, yeah.
Talk whack to me, talk whack to me,
yeah.
Talk whack to me, talk whack
It's
to me.
the WACCast podcast, yeah.
We talking whack right now. We talking whack right now. We talking whack right now. We talking whack right now.
Whoa. What is up, whack people? Hey. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that everything is amazing for all of you, as always. I am the Honorable OCT Octavius Haye, along with my co-host, the empowered and empowering E-Rob. Hey. And you are listening to the WACCast podcast.
Whack.
E, how you doing today, man?
Wonderfully whack.
Wonderfully whack indeed. Were you ready to talk whack to him on this wonderfully whack day?
Whack to him.
Alright, let's get into it. So, I guess we got to start the podcast. We got some good energy here, but we got to start with a little bit of negativity, unfortunately. Rapper Silento has been arrested for allegedly murdering his cousin.
Silento.
Yeah, man, it's sad. You know, just a few years ago, short years ago, he had a hot song. He was a young guy. He thought that maybe he could make something of this, and it just kind of seems like, you know, the industry kind of messed him up, maybe. We saw early this year, or I think it was early this year, or I guess not this year, early 2020. He had we shown his violent, how he was capable of violence. He broke into like a random people's house, thinking I think it was where he thought his girlfriend or girl he was talking to was at, with a machete. And people were talking about that, and now, unfortunately, it looks like it's gone even further to actually murdering someone. So, what you think about that, E?
2015, man. I'm not that same guy no more. Keep calling me the little nay-nay. Keep calling me little nay-nay, the little whip nigga. Big Silento.
You thugging now?
I ain't that little whip nigga no more. And I think that's where a lot of people had just probably crossed them, like, got them messed up a little bit. That was 2015. Yeah, I had him doing it. But hey, this is a new day.
But it was his family, though, man.
I know, that kind of what makes it worse. I was like, look, cuz, but I still see you as a little, you know what I'm saying? Hey, little. It was too many of them little taps, like little family jabs.
Taps on the head and stuff.
Yeah, you know, okay, get back, little run, you know what I'm saying? Let me show you how to really whip some legs. Let me show you how to really neigh.
Oh, my God.
So many of those added up over time. This is 6 years later. Hey, got a little nay-nay, bruh.
So you put it on that more so than maybe how maybe he felt a little jaded from the music industry.
Could be.
Was this successful rapper that everybody knew, and now he's like a one-hit wonder, I guess you could say. He fell off.
Yeah.
He cold.
You're wrong for kind of some pop-ish, and like you got memed up by the Catholic choir. Watch me whip. Watch me nay-nay. You got memed up like that. That's just another hit, man. You're like a kid's bop kid, you know? You're not a kid, but that's part of the thing. Kind of being stuck in that now. You can't get out of that, you know? Being unable to redefine yourself and being stuck in that 2015 self, and this is all everybody sees you as. I do think this played a part.
Well, I think that it plays a part too. I think that the music industry, well, first let me say this. I think that everybody's responsible for their own actions. So regardless of how his career turned out or how the music industry did him, I think that everybody's responsible for their own action. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to hurt somebody else. If that was it, if his music industry dealings messed with his psyche. But on the side from that, I think that it's messed up how the music industry, doesn't really prepare you for about to get all this money and fame. Just throws you out there. You're pretty much able to do whatever you want to, and then if you don't perform for them, they just cut ties with you, and you got all that taken from you. And it can be very alluring and addictive, seductive to be that person. And if you don't have it, you want it back like a drug, and so you become a fiend for that. And when it's just like, okay, you're done, you're not doing anything for me, shut out. Now you see that a lot of rappers who were big and they had all these features from all these people and were around, and if their numbers don't get big, they start not only the record labels but the other artists, you don't see them with them no more. I look at somebody like B.O.B. He used to be around T.I. and all these.
He never got no Drake feature. He didn't get no feature like that to help him keep it going and stuff like that.
Yeah, and so
having that cosign helps sometimes. He never got that.
Nah, definitely. And so I look at it like there is some fault as far as how you just dismiss people once their value to you goes, and now they have to deal with that, and they're humans, so they may not be able to deal with that, accept that. But no, I do think that ultimately, what he did was wrong, and he should take the responsibility, and there shouldn't be anybody trying to pass the buck on to somebody because he took it too far when he took somebody else's life. I don't know the exact specifics of it, but what happened, if it was like a self-defense thing or anything like that, but I guess if it was a self-defense thing, he wouldn't be arrested. But yeah, that's messed up, man. Any closing words on that, E?
Just sometimes these child stars going into adulthood, it doesn't always end well, and this kind of just goes into that. You were on for doing the fun song, and then it's like the dark side of the person who does that, who is known for that. That's his thing, and now one of these happens.
Right, nah, definitely, man. Entertainment in general has a lot of dark sides to it. Behind the prettiness, that all the glitz and the glamour they show for the camera. One couple that's being accused of engaging in that dark side of the entertainment industry is ti&tiny. So they are being accused by Sabrina Peterson, who's a friend of theirs. I don't know if she actually did something for them or if she was just a friend of theirs, but she's stating that first she states that T.I. put a gun to her head when she got into a fight with one of his assistants in front of children, and she's stating that they actually forced girls to have sex with them. What's up, E? What's your take on this?
Well, I never traffic anything sexually. So first off, gotta give him a whack hand for that. I feel you, bro.
He just had to remind niggas he sold drugs.
Everything was consensually in this, man. And hey, we might traffic some stuff, but hey, we ain't moving them kind of boxes. You dig?
Yeah. So I know people in the industry, and these rumors with T.I. before it even became like a mainstream rumor thing, when it was just like really hushed down. I've been hearing about this for well over 10 years about how they do this, and it's just nobody used to talk about it. Now people kind of talk about it a little bit before this happened. So I know that they like to mess with girls. I don't know. I find it real interesting that this just coming out now. And it's coming out from her, and I don't even think she's claiming to be one of the victims. She just knows about it, and she's been helping other people share their stories. But we had the whole Me Too thing, and Bill Cosby went to jail, and I thought.
It sounded like she's the middle person, woman.
Yeah.
Connecting them,
But it's weird that it would come out like that. I thought this is like something you would think would have been come out. Especially if they're just doing it with, just going and getting girls.
And that's the thing about this. It's all, if it has all been consensual, it wouldn't, because it ain't supposed to. Those things are supposed to stay where they stay, in their bedroom type shit. You know what I mean? They don't.
Right.
Mainstream media news.
Right. Exactly. That's the thing. I don't know.
And maybe the relationship falls apart, and now we're not as cool, or now it's deformation of character type ish.
Now, definitely, it might be some lawsuits coming from this. Now, just to be fair, we'll say off the bat that ti&tiny have denied these claims. They have stated that, like you just said, he said everything was consensual, and then whatever happened in their bedroom. They've never forced anybody to do anything. T.I. even said that we need to protect our women, our black women. So that's from their side. They also released a statement pretty much saying the same thing, that they have not done anything, malicious, and this is not true. These claims against them. Now, Tiny's friend, Shakina Joe, initially came out and was talking about how Sabrina was mad because they wouldn't mess with her no more, and she wanted to mess with Tiny again, and that because they stopped talking to her, that's why she making these claims. And then later she came out and said, well, she didn't know, she just told that she don't know anything. She started breaking down, crying and stuff. What's your take on that, E? That's kind of weird.
This is like a lot of back and forth. I'm with the sex programming. I'm not with the sex programming no more. Yeah, it's nothing. I don't think there's anything there. It sounds like they were in it, and it ain't cool no more. And since I'm with it, I'm not finding you, hooking you up no more. I'm not matchmaker. Now, I'm gonna throw it the other direction.
But Sabrina Peterson says that she never did nothing. She said she was like talking like the girl Shakina, who was saying that she only was making these claims because they won't mess with her no more. She was talking about how don't listen to her. She ain't even really their friend. She just do their hair, some stuff like that. So I don't know. This is kind of going back and forth and stuff.
It's all beef and
yeah.
It's all words. They say they ain't do it. Now you saying they did.
But it's messing with people's lives, E.
Yeah.
And it could be messing with their livelihood. Endorsement deals and stuff like that. Companies don't want to be associated around that negativity, even if it hasn't been proven true. They don't even want that. Just that accusation is like negative and can turn them away.
It's a hot topic. It's a juicy topic. What is their sex life like? It's just people getting in their business. That's all I see this as. Everybody was consensual. That's all y'all didn't even know.
But there are people who are girls. Sabrina has girls coming out saying, corroborating what she's saying, that they were forced, that they were mistreated, sexually assaulted.
I guess that's the issue, and that just leads to the bigger one. And these are the accusations being made.
Let me ask you something.
I constantly talk about always going at the rap star being in this position, what that entails. Constantly trying to potentially maybe get you caught up.
Let me ask you something. Do you think that if T.I. did pull a gun on her when she was getting in a fight with his assistant, do you think that he should have did that?
No.
T.I. a little dude, man. It's kind of hard for him to break a fight up. You probably got to pull the piece up.
I feel like first off, he's gotten in trouble for the gun, so he's known to have it.
And a lot of guns.
She has to have known that he is. She has to have known that. She seems like a smart woman. He's known for this kind of stuff. And if that bothers you, that character bothers you, maybe you shouldn't be this close and be that kind of assistant to him,
So you don't think that her allegations are true?
No, probably is. She even said. I think he probably did what he needed to do at the time. All right, game time decision. It's getting hectic in here. Let me return everybody to harmony the best way I know.
Do you think he did it because he sensed a little too much hostility? I sense much hostility.
Yeah, he's a nigga. Hey, you can't get hotter than me. I'm a hot-headed nigga myself. Alright, I think that is what happened.
Okay, so Lady Sabrina, after they came out and said that it wasn't true, she's now saying, Sabrina Peterson, the lady who's accusing them of all this, saying she wants to take a lie detector test. She says she's looking for a credible lie detector test. My question is, how long does that take? Go to the police station. They should have a credible lie detector. I'm looking. Somebody tell me where the best lie detector. The police station, call them or some. What are you talking about?
Enter the Maury program. Isn't this what they do? Isn't this TV now?
Contact Maury. Who do you guys use? Like it'll take us in 2 seconds. Call the police officer. You guys know any businesses that do lie detectors? Like, it's not that. It shouldn't be like you telling people find one for me, guys.
And this is just the war with words we're getting. I didn't do it, or I did do it. He did do it, or he didn't do it. Alright, either happened or it didn't happen, and now we're just gonna be speculating. Them lie detector tests can be wrong, right?
Yeah, they're not 100% accurate, I don't think, but I think they've gotten better over the years. I just remember from early 2000s when people used to be like, the lie detector test ain't accurate, but it's 2020, man. We got all this technology. It may be as close to accurate as you can get. I don't know. I don't know nothing about lie detectors. This is very controversial. And another controversial thing that's spewing on the internet this day, or this past week I should say, is a YouTuber, content creator, Aaliyah Jay. She had some controversy. She tried some Nigerian food. She did not like it. And people got mad about that and thought she was being racist. Your take, E.
When it hits, it hits. I tried it. That didn't hit for me. I think this is all that this is. Alright? A lot of people got mad. They tried it. It clearly didn't hit, alright, for them. The thing is, they're not Nigerian, you know?
Exactly.
They didn't prepare it for Nigerian people. It might not have been the best chef or whatnot. There's just a lot of factors that go into things not hitting. You know what I mean? And they clearly didn't like it. There's no reason to be mad, right? For real.
Nah, definitely, man. This is the thing right here. Even if it was prepared by the best chef in the world, if they didn't like it, they didn't like it. You don't have to like something. I don't have to like any food. I've never been like, I don't even know how people's brain work this way. I've never been to like a Mexican or an Asian or any other type of Italian restaurant or eating that type of food from any place and been like, well, I can't say I don't like this because it's from a different ethnic background than I am. I don't even think like that. I'm gonna bite it if I like it. Straight play. If I like it, if I like it, I like it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. Like, what's this? She has to be like this proper. She ate the food. It's food she gotta eat. I don't have to like Nigerian food if I don't want to. That don't make me racist. That means I have a different taste than other people. That's it. God, people get mad over everything. People just want to be mad. And it's like, I'm not about to get into a political rant, but I'm just gonna say this one thing. It's real issues in this world, and we mad about food. Come on now.
It'd been different if the chef was featured on a thing and they like.
Right.
It would have been really disrespectful if they had the chef and I'm promoting your food and then I'd be like, yo, this shit nasty type of deal. But they didn't even have it. I'm just trying this for the first time. This is a dish, and they just didn't like it. You know.
Exactly. And the thing is, like you said, if it was a chef or if you go to somebody's house and you eat and you like, then that's different. But if you just bought some food, you take it to your house, you're not even. I don't even know I don't think she promoted where she got it from, but she just posted eating and she didn't like it.
Some takeout, bro.
And she wanted to eat it. She was like excited. That the purpose of the video, like the dude was saying, like, you want to do this. She wanted to try it. She was open to liking it, but she just didn't like it. And then people saying she said it tastes like dog food. She said she didn't. But even if she did, who cares? I've described terrible way. I've said food tastes like dirt. Food tastes like dog food, like throw up.
Eat dog food?
Come on, man.
I don't know what that tastes like, but come on, Joe.
Well, you know, people say it for the smell. Like, that's how I go off of. When I say something tastes like something I don't eat, I usually go off of it tastes like how that smells.
Oh man,
that's how I go. It tastes like shit. Like I've said all type of stuff.
At the end of the day, it don't hit. It didn't hit for them. All right, stop acting like they're not acting. And that's the whole thing. This was a real reaction.
Exactly, man. It was an opinion on food, y'all. Like, we gotta stop being these social warriors for every goddamn thing. Social justice warriors for everything, bro. Some things just not that serious. I promise you, people. Some things are just not that serious. But they ain't gonna make it that serious, man. I kind of want to go in here and eat some Nigerian food and spit it out too, just to piss people off. Cause she made an apology and I wouldn't apologize. Would you apologize, Z?
She's apologizing for being real. Let's just come on. I didn't like the food. That's either real or that's either not true. And at this point, we see that that's how you felt about it.
Yeah, I mean, she was like, I understand my actions offended people, but you didn't like the food? Motherfucker, I was born in America. If I go to another country and they eat a hamburger and they don't like it, I'm not gonna be heartbroken. Oh my God. That's an American dish. You don't like it? How could you? You hate America. You hate us. Come on, man. Nobody's doing that. This is so stupid. Over some food? Really? She didn't like some food? Man, it wasn't even a slow news week, y'all. We had ti and stuff going on. Y'all had plenty of things to look at. Y'all didn't have to make up an issue.
There's nothing there. There's really nothing
Had the
there.
Wendy Williams movie come out?
Lots of stuff going on. But y'all want to get mad about some food.
Yeah, man. But look here, before we go into the last topic of the day, you brought something to my attention. Furthermore, proving how you're always able to surprise me, is that you like to watch The Bachelor.
Yeah, pretty random. Comes on the same time as All American in my Pacific high school football drama.
Right, so it's a toss-up. You like struggling between those two.
Yeah,
They equal to you. You go back and forth.
I do have to check in on both of them.
All right, man. So give me your Bachelor review, bro.
So it's the 25th season. They had 24 seasons of nothing but white bachelors. So the 25th season, let's get Matt James, a black guy, North Carolina. You know what I mean?
That's about as black as you can get.
Hey, he's got options. He gets to choose.
Maybe Memphis or Mississippi.
Yeah, that's really been making me want to watch this a little more. And the season before, season 24 of The Bachelorette, actually, the lady had chose early. They brought a black bachelorette in. You know, another brown girl from California. So that's really kind of what started. Like, okay, they put a brown girl in this. Okay. They're competing for a white girl. I was like, yeah, and older. Like, maybe that hits for some people, which is starting to let me see that. And part of this is even like, you like who you like, which is like, okay, I definitely understand that. But back to The Bachelorette, Matt James, just interesting drama and beef, you know.
Are there any black women on the show?
Yes.
Is he liking them more than the white women on the show?
He's showing favoritism to both, I'm seeing, you know, which is very interesting.
Are there any dark-skinned black women on the show?
Yeah, there
you
is.
don't know
there
dark-skinned.
There is.
Okay.
It's shown for everybody, which was what makes this interesting, you know.
Okay. But you say he's balancing it out. He's not showing any favoritism towards one race over the other.
Not yet. I mean, you're still early on. Still got 10 plus women to choose from. What would you feel like having 10 plus girlfriends that just, I'm gonna find one out of all of these? You see?
That's hard.
Yeah.
A couple of
like, man, I'm seeing his conflicts a little bit and seeing like, I feel for this one, but I feel for this one. And I'm just vibing and I'm here for everybody. You know, I'm obligated to bring the best vibe and all that. I'm like, dang.
So, how many people got eliminated this last episode that you they come on Mondays?
It comes on Mondays, and I think they see the other thing is they keep adding. They get rid of them, and then they keep throwing random stuff in by adding more girls in. Man, 4 or 5 new girls just come out the car. There's ones that been there for weeks, and that's kind of what initiated some beef. You know what I mean?
They beefing with the new girls.
They even started the original cast and then the other cast. They started going at each other. They incite beefs, but
oh my god,
this is the drama. This is why they're there.
It's so stupid. How you gonna be beefing? Oh my god.
It does suck, but as the Bachelor, I'm just like, hey, if you that guy that just gets to choose, like, hey, dang.
So you like the girls fighting?
That's just that's just what happens.
But you like it. I know it happens, but do you like it?
I guess I am kind of liking his drama just a little bit.
All right, man. Well, who got eliminated? I guess. Or how many people got eliminated?
So they went from 18. They went from 25 to
just
about
for this
18.
just for this past episode, though.
This past episode. Like
was
how they do it is they have a certain amount of roses, and I guess they all get to decide that. And I feel they had 25 girls there, and then 18 roses, I think, something like that. So he's giving them out, and she didn't get down to the last rose. It's the last one. Take your time.
You the girls be crying is when they get eliminated.
Yeah, they show.
I thought we had a connection.
We could have been a good couple. We could have been everything. You know, they do go through that.
See, I would be terrible for them shows because I would just want the big booty girls.
Man.
Like the bodies would. I'd be like, I don't care about your personality.
Yeah, I feel like that is why some of them just go on there anyway, just to get their little moment of shine, just to
get some cheeks.
Soft, yeah, let me get my soft core scene on. You know what I'm saying? Throw that in there.
Get a couple. Do they have sex with the girls while they're there?
I don't know. They get pretty intimate as TV 14 and ABC will allow. I feel like so.
Well, you ain't finna stop me from taking her to my room if she wanna go. Come on, you ready to go? Let's go. Come on. Alright, man. So we're gonna go ahead and touch on. But who got eliminated? You still won't tell me that. Why don't you want to tell me who got eliminated?
Oh man.
Hey, from this past episode.
Oh, this girl claimed she was queen. You talking about Victoria's stuff?
She was the only one eliminated?
No, she was just the main one. She was like a drama starter. She was initiating a lot of the beef inside of, I guess, their little
How
house.
She look,
they live
though?
in a big ass house too. That's all of it.
Right, the mansion. How she look though?
Somebody would call her white mommy or whatever. Like
She was thick. right?
Hey.
She had that hump in the back.
And you see her at the gentleman's club, you probably would throw a couple dollars to her. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I see. All right, we're gonna get back at you with The Bachelor next week. But yeah, let's go ahead to this last topic, which originally I wanted to talk about this last week, but we had the clip show for last week, and I was like, well, I don't think anybody's gonna care about this for next week, so just forget. I just dropped it. But then it became like, it just took a life of its own. Like, everybody's talking about this, and that is the Reddit users on one of their stock groups, I forgot what it's called, decided to buy shares of GameStop to up the stock value.
Talking about Robinhood? Is that the name?
The Robinhood is the stock. It's the app that they use. But they were on but they're on like
I'm
Reddit.
boxing them. I put them in the box. These are Robinhood guys.
Right.
That's what they're doing.
Right. So they had a community on Reddit, and in that community on Reddit, they all decided to go ahead and buy stock. Some probably through Robinhood or other apps that you can buy and sell stock. And that caused the stock for GameStop to go up, which effectively hurt billionaires who had been trying to get the companies out of business, make money. They undersold it, and because of that, now because they bought those stock, essentially those billion-dollar corporations took a gamble, which they lost because the company made money now, and so they're losing billions of dollars. Realistically, they can lose an infinite amount of billions of dollars because if the continues to go up, then they'll continue to owe more, which we're seeing right now. So first and foremost, E, what do you think about this? Score for the little guys, right?
Yeah, this is just a market game, you know.
Yeah.
And people, or let's just say, it's classism. A lot of people were seeing that. It's just lower, middle, and upper, and like the middle figuring out how these things operate. That's the gist I got from a lot of this, and it's just a power shift right now. You know, a lot of money is just getting transferred, and people are understanding how this finance game is running. And there's people that are gonna want it to stay the same, and there's people who won't want this change. And interesting times to be in, man.
Well, we're definitely seeing people that don't want the they don't want this to happen. We're seeing a lot of people go on these cable news shows and complain about it, and try to use any excuse they can, or they're hoodlums or this or that, without acknowledging that they're just doing the same stuff that you guys do. They're manipulating the stock market. That's what you did when you decided to undersell GameStop shares to try to make a gamble on them going out of business. You effectively tried to manipulate the stock to make yourself billions of dollars. These people went ahead and said, no, we're going to manipulate the stock in our favor. And the only difference is when the people from Reddit did it, the little guys did it, they actually saved the company and saved people keeping their jobs, whereas you tried to get rid of a company so you can get billions of dollars and cause thousands of millions of people to lose their jobs. So I don't feel any sympathy for you. You know.
Yeah, like that's it's like trying to forecast, but you don't know the forecast. You think this ain't worth nothing? We're gonna show you that it is worth something.
Right.
No. And it hit on a level that's like the next generation. Like, you think this is nothing? I'm going to GameStop. Maybe they scheme me on some games and stuff when I try to sell them back and stuff. But look, I still like the company, and there was enough people who got on code with that, who was like agreeing on that. We'll make this thing worth something. And it happened there, and then it happened with AMC.
Yup.
And they're just showing them. You think you know, but you don't know.
And they're also showing them that we're not going to just let you guys manipulate us and make all this money and do us wrong. We're going to come in and we're going to fight and we're going to put you in your place. And because of that, we've seen the negative results of that. So one of the major apps that people were using, Robinhood, who gets their name from the fictional character Robin Hood, who famously stole from the rich and gave to the poor. Well, we saw that name was bullcrap, because as soon as people start making money, they quickly shut that app, shut it down for you to be able to buy any stocks in GameStop, but you can still sell your stocks, of course.
Yeah.
As one of the people I watched said, if you can sell it, but you can't buy it, who you're selling to.
It's the equivalent of moving the field goal post back, or changing the house rules to your Uno game. Just some shit like that. We gonna change the rules right when people figure out how to be the best players they can be.
But the crazy thing is, like the people in Wallstreet, the hedge fund people, they still were able to do whatever they want to. There was no restriction on them. It was just restriction on like the everyday people using the little easy apps. Those are so that wasn't like a wide. It was just it was purposeful restriction on the people who were doing this, who the Reddit users, as a response to them.
There's brothers and there's Parker brothers. When you make the game, I guess you could really change it up like that.
Exactly, it shows that. And now they're talking. People are even talking about pressing charges legal. They did nothing illegal, so there should be no charges pushed them. They saw a stock and they bought it. They didn't have any inside information on that stock. There's no inside trading.
Well, you can rewrite what's legal. This is illegal now, because I feel like that's where this is at. This is that much power and control. We're seeing.
I can see that happening.
Where is that? Everybody's in a level playing field, and they know we're gonna change the level of where it is. Move the field goal back, change the rules. We're gonna change it up. We can't have this, and I think it's just a fight and a struggle. Because now the people I've seen are clapping back at Robin Hood, like
lawsuits.
So there's and that's where the conflict is right now. I just got my popcorn out watching the show. I'm like, man, I need to get my line in the water, but man, go ahead, Robin Hooders. All right, get paid.
Well, the Redditors.
You know. Oh yeah.
Robin Hood is the bad people. But no. But if you want to get, if anybody should be arrested for any type of stock manipulation or insider trading, it's the politicians, the Republican politicians, who knew that the stocks were going to be bad. I mean, because of COVID, even though they were saying nothing was wrong with COVID, and they sold their stocks before everything went bad. Those are the people who had insider trading. And again, like always, mainstream media talked about it for 2 seconds and never brought it back up. So look at that. But yeah, all I gotta say, other than that though, all I gotta say is, you know, I'm really happy that we're doing this. Hopefully this is a movie that continues on, and more of us start realizing that, like, red pill, blue pill leads to the same. The real struggle is the matrix, the top percent against the working class. You know, the machine people versus the people in drags. You know?
Lines just keep getting revealed. This is just that line of class. That's just where it is, wherever you're at.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Real talk, man. Any closing words even before we head out, man?
No. Keep it Rockville. Keep rocking. No.
Exactly, man. We keep it Rockville all day for you. So, all right then, man. Well, if nothing else from you, E, I think that's our show for today. Once again, we do appreciate you all taking in our whack wisdom, and we do hope that you return with us next week. Again, this is the WACCast podcast, and we are whacking off.
Whack off.
It's the WACCast podcast. Yeah.
Talk whack to me. Talk whack to me.
Yeah.
Talk whack to me. Talk whack
It's
to
the
me.
WACCast podcast. Yeah.
Talk whack to me. Talk whack to me.
Yeah.
Talk whack to me. Talk whack to me.